So we have started a new series of videos, the marketing innovation in practice. So we have seen a previous video on marketing innovation value chain model, which is my original thought process. And we have seen clearly how the marketing innovation has been created by a company and what was the requirement and how company involved in doing so, and finally how the company is achieving the benefits. So in this slide, today we talk about marketing innovation in practice. So we will be seeing a series of videos of different companies, those who are practicing marketing innovation in their business and process, and how that particular aspect is going to create a benefit. So I'm going to show you a series of videos, which are YouTube videos, which are already available, which are public videos. So let us start with a video of a company we all know about, Tesco. So when Tesco is a UK based company retailer went to Korea, they encountered a problem. Let us see this video and we see that how actually they're forced to get into the marketing innovation practices and what they achieved out of a particular benefit involving in a marketing innovation. So let us start with our first video. So we all know very well that innovation is a very important aspect which the company needs to involve. So how this company is involved in that particular practice and they are getting benefit out of it. So that is what we will be seeing today. So in a moment you will get this video. And meanwhile I'll be showing you the PowerPoint of marketing value chain model for your benefit, those who have not watched my previous videos. So as you see in this video, you can see in this PPT. So how this marketing innovation value chain model works. It starts with problems, identification of consumer problems. And that consumer problems will lead to a need. The consumer identify a need, and that need to be solved in terms of solutions which are offered by companies through innovation practices. And that particular solution will definitely offer the value to consumers. So once consumer will see the value and they will get satisfaction and happiness, and that satisfaction and happiness lead to a loyalty, brand referrals, brand ambassador, evangelist, and finally it leads to a growth. It's like a cycle. So this is what I developed as a marketing innovation value chain model. So in this series today we will talk about the marketing innovation in practice by a company we talked about at Tesco. So you can also watch this video independently, but I will play this video for your benefit, and you can also listen to the sound of it.
South Korea is a unique market. Tesco has been evolving itself, adjusting to the local market. It even changed the name itself from Tesco to Home Plus. And at last, it grew to rank number 2 in Korea. But Tesco had to overcome one obstacle, a fewer number of stores compared to the number 1 company, E-Mart. Mission: could we become number 1 without increasing the number of stores? We made an in-depth study into Koreans once more. Koreans are the second most hardworking people in the world. For them, grocery shopping once a week is a dreaded task. So we decided to approach these busy and tired people. Idea: let the store come to the people. We created virtual stores, hoping to blend into people's everyday lives. Our first try was subway stations. Although virtual, the displays were exactly the same as actual stores, from the display to the merchandise. Only one thing was different. You use smartphones to shop. Scan the QR code with your phone and the product automatically lands in your online cart. When the online purchase is done, it will be delivered to your door right after you get home. People can relax more after work and on weekends.
실제로 보면서 사니까 진짜 더 좋은 것 같아요. 편하기도 하고.
Result: people can shop at Tesco Home Plus wherever they go without having to visit the actual store. Moreover, we could change their waiting time to shopping time. After this campaign, online sales increased tremendously. Through this campaign, 10,287 consumers visited the online Home Plus mall using smartphones. The number of new registered members rose by 76%, and online sales increased 130%. Currently, Home Plus has become number one in the online market and is a very close second offline.
So if you see in this video, it shows very clearly how Tesco used, like their innovative ideas, practices to reach the target consumers, especially the Korean consumers, those who normally involve, they do a lot of hard work next to Japan. So how the Tesco could reach these consumers, we have seen in this video, and they don't want to visit the stores when they are on the weekend, so they brought the stores to them in the tube stations, subway stations, virtual stores, and the consumers, they started buying through that, and the product will be delivered online to the home. So you see this how the Tesco identify the problems of consumers here and the need, and how they come out of a solutions, and how the solutions offered a value to these consumers. And you've seen in this video, which shows very clearly how it helped the consumers achieve satisfaction and the happiness, and it leads to loyalty and growth. So this is where you see the marketing innovation in practice by the company Tesco. And in this line, we will also see another video of the competitor of this company in Korea, which is eMart, and how they encountered this the marketing innovation practices by Tesco, and what kind of innovation practices they come out of it to reach the target consumers, which is also one of the very interesting videos we can see here. And you will know that how the company can use the practices. So with this, you might see that I'm changing my style of my using the different the aids. In all my previous videos, I was focusing mostly on the lectures mode, and this time I've started using different aids. And please give your valuable comments on that. So let us start the video now of eMart Flying Store. How
Many people work the longest hours in the world and are always busy. That's why they consider accessibility most when they choose their favorite discount store. And they rarely change the choice. Mission: make people staying far from eMart do shopping at eMart. How to: create an eMart store that flies to customers. Idea: we created a flying store. It's a free Wi-Fi balloon that makes people do shopping. The eMart truck-shaped balloon, equipped with a free Wi-Fi router, floated in every corner of the city. People, out of curiosity, connected to the Wi-Fi signal and downloaded coupons using their mobile phones. They bought products immediately via the eMart mobile app. Result: the flying store was very popular. As a result, eMart sales soared both in online and offline stores. Mobile sales especially more than doubled. The download number of the eMart app increased to 50,000 in the month alone. If customers cannot come to eMart, eMart flies to them. Flying store, flying eMart.
You see this video, it's very interesting video. You all agree to that, how the eMart countered the innovation practices used by the Tesco, uh, and how they come out of a very innovative flying store of Wi-Fi balloon, which are following the consumers wherever they go across the city. But if you see the case of Tesco, they resorted only to the metro stations to reach the consumers. So both the companies are using innovation practices and offered value to the consumers. So this is very interesting to see how the companies are getting into these innovation practices, which are offering value to the consumers. So ultimately, whatever the innovation practices you are going for, if does not offer the value, then it is of no use. In this line, we will see another video of a company. We all know about Dunkin' Donuts in Korea, what they offered, how they reach the consumers by using their innovation in promotion. So it's a very another interesting video which we all see here.
The capital of Korea, Seoul, is nicknamed the City of Coffee. There are over 200 Starbucks coffee shops and even more local cafes in Seoul. Even so, the coffee industry is still growing and competition between cafes is becoming even more intense. Dunkin' Donuts projects the image of a donut shop more so than a coffee shop. And as such, other places than Dunkin' most often come to mind when people are looking for a place to have coffee. Mission: encourage people to choose coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. The terrible traffic congestion in Seoul results in people commuting to work primarily via public transportation, on buses and subways. These people are busy, and so they stop by cafes on their way to work. How do we approach these people? Idea: release the aroma of coffee along with radio advertisements. After analyzing the Dunkin' Donuts jingle, we created a machine that releases a coffee aroma. The machine is triggered only by the sound of the Dunkin' Donuts jingle. This jingle was inserted at the top of the Dunkin' Donuts radio ad. When a Dunkin' Donuts ad plays on the radio, a coffee aroma is simultaneously released. Those who noticed the aroma while listening to the ad exhibited some surprised responses. Through positioning, when they exit at their bus stop, they see the Dunkin' Donuts shop in front.
오빠 것도 사왔어.
와, 근데 어디 커피야? 향이 참 좋다.
바로 요 앞에 있는 던킨.
던킨 커피가 이번에 내리는 당신을 기다립니다.
They are much more inclined to make their stop at Dunkin'. Results: more than 350,000 people experienced the ad during the campaign. Visitors increased 16%. Sales of Dunkin' Donuts located by bus stops increased 29%. The ideal result is that people are now starting to think of Dunkin' Donuts when they think of their morning coffee. Coffee and donuts.
You see how the Dunkin' Donuts ingeniously used the innovation in their marketing, like in promotion to reach the target consumers and position the coffee in the minds of consumers. Previously, people know that Dunkin' means donuts, and now they think of a coffee. And how these innovation practices help the company to increase the sales and growth. So we have seen these 3 videos, which are especially from Korea, where the companies identify the issues of the consumers, the problems of consumers, and they come out of innovation practices, which are like solutions, which ultimately bring benefit to the company as well as the consumers. So it is a kind of a win-win situation. So whenever the company comes out of any kind of innovation practices, should not only benefit the consumers, you should also benefit the company. So that is why it should be a win-win approach the company needs to focus on. So if any company wants to go for any innovation practices, marketing innovation practices, it should be both beneficial to the consumer as well as the company. Uh, with this, we started our the marketing innovation in practice series with our video of marketing innovation value chain model, and this video we started using the YouTube video showing how the companies are using the marketing innovation practices to understand the problems and offer solutions and achieve the growth. So once again, thank you very much for watching my video, and please subscribe and keep watching my videos from my YouTube channel, Marketing 5.0. Thank you very much.